So yesterday was Fed Day. On the daily financial news, I was very clear, and I'm still wearing my shirt. I was wrong. Powell was not gangster hawk. He was Tweety Bird Dove. But maybe I missed something. I know, Jonathan, you probably watched or at least watched the replay. What did you think of Jerome Powell's press conference? What did you think of the announcement and all of that?
I mean, obviously the quarter point, I think we already knew it was going to happen, right?
Least important.
Um, yeah. But I think that we, what I was kind of, and we expected kind of the rates to remain or go higher for the rest of the year. I think that was already done too.
Yep.
I think his hawkish hold, what he was saying, right, in terms of there will, I think it's a quote, I just pulled it up. In our base case, their next move will be a cut, but it'll take until 2024. So it's like, now what are they really doing, right? Everyone's kind of all over the place, it seems like, right? Nobody really has a set footing, but it doesn't look like, obviously inflation is still a problem. So it doesn't look like they're trying to really do anything too drastic because we're kind of, I mean, we're three something right now, right? On
Yep.
CPI. So it's like we'll win that within that range. Their target was 2. They want to get to 2. So they know they can't lower it. But at the same time, we're like so well within the range. It's like, and the market's suffering. They know the market's suffering. Like they know it in the back of their mind. They're just not saying it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really funny. I was so wrong. I wanted Powell to come out and be hawkish. I've shared this already, so I won't repeat it. But I I think I think there's something going on behind the scenes. And we talked a little bit about it in video number 2, but because I thought about this for 8 hours because I was so wrong.
Wow.
I thought he should have been hawkish, right? Because again, they don't meet in August. They don't meet again until September, right? I thought he had to be tough because right now everybody's going the next move's a cut. They can argue about when, but the next move's a cut, right? And I'm like, why would he do that? This seems like a tactical error to essentially say to the market, yeah, my next move might be or will be a cut. Not that he said that, but that's what the market interpreted.
Yeah.
And to me, Jonathan, I actually think he might be looking at the banking system going, oh my God, we really could break something. I think he's looking at the liquidity being drained faster than expected. I think he's looking at money market funds growing and solvency becoming a problem. He might be looking at the banking system and going, you know, we got to stop. And the other thing to realize is he raises rates yesterday and the 10-year note goes down.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. The 10-year going down helps banks, right? It increases the value of their portfolio. It just is. It's math. Now, obviously today it's up because again, yesterday I think he's Tweety Bird. Then today we get GDP at 2.4. Then we get weekly unemployment claims at like 227 or something. This data is already making him look like a fool. What do you think?
I mean, I think obviously we've kind of gone through that pattern, I think, through the last 2 years, right? Especially it started when he was like, this inflation is transitory, right? I think that's where it started. His foolishness kind of started there because everyone knew it wasn't a transitory thing. And now what he was doing was trying to play catch up. And now he's realizing that, oh crap, I might have messed something up.
Got a little bit
Like
too far.
yeah, like I broke the system, and that's what I mean. Like they know what's going on because their data is always a month behind, right? But they know what's going on today. They always report on what's going on, last month. So he's always been a little bit, unfortunately, tough to deal with from a lending aspect, just because we are immediately affected
Oh,
by
yeah.
what he says.
Yeah.
It's instant. The moment he opens his mouth and says hello, the rates start doing this, right? So he's kind of had that, I think, over the last 2 years, and I think that I think it'll continue at least for a bit. I mean, he's probably the meme of putting on a clown face, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's kind of like the Joker, right? Putting on a clown face. That's kind of like what he's dealing with because What
Yeah.
what are they saying? They were so strong about raising. Now they're like unsure. They're like in the middle. Like nobody really knows what's going on. That just tells us everyone. That tells everyone that really, really nobody knows what's going on at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. To me, the average person looks at the economy, like, what they're buying at the stores, traveling out. That's what they're looking at.
Mhm.
To me, it really does feel like Jerome Powell knows that data. And he's like, okay, we got it to 3. Shelter inflation's going to get a little better from here. So mathematically, we're looking good. But he looks at the banking system, and he's getting daily updates to what's going on in the banking system. And I think he's looking at going, oh, that's not good. I think that's
Mhm.
what he's looking at, that most people, myself included, don't see.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it for, I mean, you don't see it, but you've been talking to professionals
Yeah.
about it for so long, for the last 2 years. Like you've gotten an inside look into kind of the ups and downs of everything, the direct immediate effects of everything, right? And I've been feeling it. So this is, I think, I wish they would just make a decision and say straight out, this is how it's going to be. I was wrong. This is how we're going to play it. Then everyone would be okay, like let's actually go into some normalcy. But this volatility, it's like it's still crazy
Yeah.
across the board. Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Well, folks, if you want to work with a professional that does 30-year money on commercial properties, is willing to do what it takes to get loans done, Jonathan, how should people reach out to Convoy Home Loans?
Go to convoyhomeloans.com and let us know you came from more at.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you.